Greetings all, and some more thoughts I wanted to share. For a long time, I thought what was wrong with people, what was wrong with the world, was selfishness. But I've been realizing that even selfishness is a symptom of something else. It's like a cancer. And underneath of it isn't pure evil. Underneath is a broken identity. A loss of knowing who you are. A loss of belonging. A loss of being rooted in love. I've been thinking a lot about what keeps people going. Not just what we believe, but what we actually live on. What gives us the energy to get through the day. What we reach for when we're tired, lonely, just trying to feel okay in our own skin. Because once you find something that works for you, even if it's unhealthy, you tend to stick with it. And over time, that thing grows. See, we usually judge behavior, but behavior is just the surface. The deep stuff lives deeper in your basement. That's where fear lives. That's where we learn what we have to do to belong. That's where we decide what we're worth. And those deep places are what we end up feeding on. Approval, control, numbing out, winning, being right, staying guarded. And out of those emotions comes selfish behavior that hurts others. Not because we're bad people, but because we learned how to survive. And once you start feeding on something tied to powerful emotions, it can take over, it grows, it crowds out other ways of being until you can't recognize who you were meant to be. It's like forgetting how to read your own DNA. That's why I don't think that sin starts with bad actions. It starts with a lost identity. Selfishness isn't the root. It's the symptom of a heart running on fear instead of love. That's why willpower doesn't always work. You can't just decide to stop feeding on something that once kept you alive. That's where grace comes in. Grace isn't about excusing brokenness. Grace is creating enough safety for something deeper to change. I haven't mastered this. I'm still learning how to live it out. But I have seen that when people begin feeding on better things, including myself, like presence, truth, kindness, being seen without performing, something starts to shift. You slowly remember who you are, and the things that grew off of fear begin to lose their grip on you. And maybe, just maybe, you can remember who you are and start to really be selfless again. Because this journey isn't about just fixing ourselves. It's about feeding on what gives life. And nothing gives more life than being able to love. So I have another song I'm going to share with my personal reflections about feeding from the right source. And I hope it blesses you. Have a good day. We'll talk to you soon.
I was everywhere but home, everywhere but still, everywhere but the one place that could touch this ache for real. I've been calling you face to face before you learn to disappear, before you thought your worth depended on who stayed and who was near. I don't need a better version, I don't need you unafraid, I just need you to stop running and let me say your name first. I'm right here, face to face.